Thank you for introducing me, and I am so excited to share my journey in Nu Skin with you tonight. And I can feel my heart is pounding right now, and I cannot thank enough to be here and speaking for you guys tonight. And I hopefully whatever I have been seeing that can be coming true for you. But okay. Anyway, I will be speaking. Okay. So, what if someone what if someone told you you can choose your own future and you can be anything you want?
Yoojin, I'm sorry to interrupt. I think your slide was not in the right position.
Hold on. Okay. There you go. There it is. What if someone told you you can choose your own future and you can be anything you want? Have you ever heard that in your life? I was born in South Korea. We were poor, living in very small room together. But despite of our circumstances, my parents always told me I can be anything I want. I remember I was an introvert and so shy, like I'm like shivering right now. I could not make any friends in elementary school for 6 months since I could not say a word at school. So for the solution, my mom had to stop a girl who was picking up a tofu from a market. She was doing errands for her mother, and my mom asked her to be my friend. After meeting her, my fear of talking to people disappeared because I was with a girl who was the loudest in school. Well, after getting out of my box of fear, one day my dad asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I thought about it. There was a idiom from Korean culture saying, when the tiger dies, it lives the skin, and when the man dies, he lives his name. And I thought it was really cool. And when I thought about that, I really wanted to influence others in the world who can be living in a fear box like me, with the life of storybooks and my CDs. I wanted to help others like how I got help from that girl. Well, times went by and my family came to America for a new challenge, and I became that little girl again. Since I could not speak English and I neither my family members, so English is my second language. During my high school years, I could not decide what major I want to apply for to college. People told me, you have to be realistic and make money. That is most important. So I put aside that child dream and decided to be the computer science major that I was good with and wanted to make a good money so I can be good to my parents. So I can be able to buy 2 houses, one for myself and one for my parents. So one day I attended voice class at college because that was only class I could have registered. First day, all students had to sing out for the first time. After hearing my voice, the teacher said, you can be a great classical singer. So he is actually the teacher that I met with. His name is Dr. Soto. So he asked me, what is your major? And then I told him my major is computer science. And then he sighed and he said, you can be a great singer. Maybe I can give you free lessons. So I cannot believe that he said that to me, since I was a person who sleeps when classical music played and do not know anything about classical music. But I heard that comment, once I heard that comment that you can be a great singer, there was something inside of me moved. It reminded of my child dream. So I pursued my dream to be an opera singer in early 20s. It was not an easy journey since I had a terrible stage fright. You guys can see it. I can't really feel my legs right now. I had terrible stage fright and fright, and people told me Asians do not know how to act. But I still challenged myself, even though I was fearful as hell inside, just like now for me. At last time of the university, I ended up doing leading roles, and I was rewarded as a most improved student. Life seemed so beautiful once I started singing. It seemed like I will be able to pursue my child dreams. I was thinking after graduation, I could have a great career traveling 6 months in a row. After graduation, I keep auditioning different places when I face reality again. During those times, the opera company were closing because no financial support. So when I wanted to audition, I had to be some kind of a company or supporter. I need to have some kind of a source has to support me financially to do auditions. So it doesn't really matter how much I sing at that time. So if there was no support, there was no opportunity. What can I do when I am just an ordinary performer? I had to make living and make money. So I decided to teach and be passionate about it. I became a voice director in institution and taught 40 private students a week. And I directed children's musical. Teaching was really great, and I was really passionate about changing their lives. But every payday, I was feeling depressed. You know, like if you are employee, payday is the one day that you can have maybe a drink or, you can have fun. But for me, it was really depressing because I was not even making $3,000 per month. Since my students were paying the institution for $95 per hour, but I was only getting paid for $28 as director. After facing so many challenges in life, I was feeling really lost. Every month, I faced reality and difficulty in my life. I was depressed and sad. I always gave my all to my students, and I lost my health by teaching. So whatever I get paid, I was paying half of it at doctors. I could not take care of myself, and I started a sign of sadness on my face, which is wrinkles and acne. So I decided to contact who contacted me for a new skin 8 years ago. Be with the person who introduced me, New Skin 8 years ago. I just wanted to know how to use this small device so I can look good as a person I saw from social media. So Andrew and Young asked me to have lunch with me. Actually, I'm really thank God that they asked me to have a lunch with me that day. They were so diligent, follow me up with the new skin products with 8 years. However, Young always told me I could be great for this business for 8 years. And I always ignored her because my dream was to become an opera singer. After meeting them, I found out there were exactly 5 types of people in the world. If you know about it. Type 1, there is no time but money. Who would that be? Think about it. There can be doctors and lawyers, and professionals always have money but no time. Type 2, lots of time, no money, college students who has no jobs, extra time, lots of time, but never have enough money to do anything. You're afraid to do anything because no money. Type 3, most of us are in employee right here, which I was. Someone has no time, no money, always working, husband and wife, they call tag team. Did you hear about that? Did you know what that means? Husband comes home and then tag, and I will watch kids and go back to work. If they're lucky, they can have their time once in a while. That's what it is. And there is type 4, which you're looking at right now. It comes from type 4 here, which is have time and money, which is coming from type 1, doctors and lawyers and professionals who work so hard for money, and they were being able to save money. And now they are retired. They work so hard, they have no time to take care of their health, ended up spending their money. They have to save to take care of their health. So it's like I was taking my health by my paycheck. And that's not the lifestyle that you want neither. I think everyone knows what I'm talking about here, right? Every one of us fits in this box. The whole world knows this. But there is 5th type. It is, you're looking at the box. It is outside of the box. Some people think this type is not possible. They don't exist. But I'm going to show you the system and the place where the almost 1,200 of them exist every single day. In fact, there are many of people here who are listening now are this type. You guys are looking at me like, what the heck is the type, right? It is called type 5. It's someone who can have freedom, time, and money, and health, and youth, and happiness all the same time. I challenge you to see how many people you know of has all this 5 at the same time around you. When I met Andrew and Young again after 8 years, they were already living in this type 5 lifestyle and told I can be in this type 5 as long as I found the system, as long as I followed the system, and told me your dream is possible. When I saw the vision in Nu Skin is to empower you to improve lives, it really matched what I've been dreaming of before. So Nu Skin allowed me an opportunity to be able to sing in America's convention. This is what's called the Nu Skin Got Talent. I was being able to sing in front of 5,000 people and they really sing out my voice there. And through the product, I wasn't using the products for 8 years correctly. So after meeting with the Andrew, I started using the Nu Skin correctly, not mixing with the products. And since I was having severe acne problems, and I was spending like $10,000 or more to cure my acne, it didn't really work. But once I changed all my product to Nu Skin, and this is what happened to me. And I gained my confidence through there. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. And the secret is in AGELOC skincare in Nu Skin, the how I changed, right? So this is how it's untreated, one side. This is how it's treated on the other side. Which one do you want to be there? See, so this person, she's been using Ultra Essence on the left side only, just to see how the product works. And this is, I mean, can you get, every day you're getting older, right? But she was getting younger every day on that left side. That's the magic of AGELOC there. And here, this is a one-time treatment. One side, we say, you know, the 60-year-old mom and there's 40-year-old mom, which, so which one do you want to be, you know? But so only one time, this is the result that you can see. Well, did you know anti-aging market is so huge? You remember my picture that I was depressed on the bed, right? When I started having a wrinkle, then I was feeling depressed because, you know, all the situations, but looking at the mirror and seeing the aging really depressed me. Did you know, do you know all the babies now these days, like my baby Daniel, can be living up to 142 years old? If you do so, do you want to look old or do you want to look younger when you are become 142 years old? I actually wanted to keep looking like this when I'm like 142. Well, looking, and this is what happened with the person that I shared the products with. And this was her before and after. See, you can see the difference, right? Her like pores got smaller and she actually looks even younger right now. And we have this AGELOC, just not for the face, but for the body shaping. It changes your body type and detoxes your body. It's not just like the ordinary regular diet. So this is me with the same weight 10 years ago, and this is me after giving birth with my son. Which one would you like to be? Isn't that amazing? I feel like I can catch up with my son, even though he's like 18 months old. And once he goes to college, I think I'm gonna be, I don't know, 50, 60 years old. And I think I can catch up with him as long as I keep my shape, right? Okay. And here, this is one of my members' results with the TR90. Not just, it's not just they're getting skinnier, they are actually got healthier and a lot more, they're gaining confidence through this experience. So if you are looking for a right business, let's check if this is a right business for you. It has to follow the trends and the company has to be solid, right? And the products and technology is so important these days because if the product and technology is not innovating throughout, then you won't be able to grow with the company, right? Just like if you remember, since I was born in 1982, I remember you know, the Kodak film cameras. If anybody know, the Kodak film cameras, they were about to innovate to go to a digital, but they decided not to because they were doing so well. Because of they stopped innovating, they are now disappeared, right? So it's important that company is having the technology and doing the innovation. And most importantly, the income potential has to be there, right? And then timing is everything, right? If even you're meeting, I don't know, love of your dreams or doing anything, the timing is most important. Let's check what that is, okay? So marketing trends with the new skin, with the social media right now. Since now we're in quarantine, everybody's at home, spending so many hours on the phone. I'm almost like, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours a day on the phone, constantly looking at the phone and try to be actually social connecting with people. So there's a high demand there. And anti-aging health. Anybody, it's a big demand, just like I explained before, and changing workforce. So now these days, it's important that you will be able to work at home, right? And micro entrepreneurship and gig economy. Millennials right now, I think I can be like the slightly X generation. Sometimes it depends on the results. And I can be the millennial, but the millennials, they do not want to be held by a job. So they want to have a freedom of time and they're working different hours in anywhere they can do. So this gig economy is going to be big. So when I saw a Nu Skin's vision, becoming the world leading opportunity of a platform, it really ringed my heart. How? It's very simple. Platform is, I think a lot of you guys know about what platform is. It's simply connecting consumers to the producers. So you are being just like Facebook or YouTube or the famous Amazon. Just like that, you are doing Nu Skin to people. You're just being connectors, being as a platform. And let's see our company is if it's solid, okay? Nu Skin Enterprise is been out there more than 30 years because they're direct selling companies. They actually die out very high risk of in 5 years. So being in 30 years, being solid is very important. And it is publicly traded in New York Stock Exchange, and it's opening in 50 markets, and it has been making $2.28 billion in 2017. It's important, right? And and Forbes magazine, if you guys know anything about that, it's American business magazine that is known. And if any company is rated by Forbes, that's truly recognized from the world, right? What if I tell you Nu Skin has been rated with the 100 most trustworthy companies in the world? Would you be interested if we were ranked 80 or 50? How about 20? Nu Skin has been rated not only 10, but 5th on ranking. That tells something, right? I actually do not like to tell new people that we are the best company. Anyone who has kids in here? Me. I know Lisa will put hands on there. Who is the cutest kid? Yours, right? I will say it's mine, Daniel. We all say we have the best kid. If you work for that company, most of the people, you will say that is the best company, right? Me, I am not going to tell you we are the best. I'm just going to show you. We are the best by proof. Here is a third-party Wall Street, Dun & Bradstreet, Stevie Award saying that we are the most innovative company in the last 5 years, and we won 3 rewards. The other company that won 3 of them ever was Apple and us. Is that good company? Yes. So these are the rewards and product rewards and the recognition that we've been receiving. Just like I said, this amazing company, you just have to be a connectors. We have a very simple system which has joined our team and become an executive as a brand representative and becoming a leader. Our vision is to become the world leading business opportunity platform by paying more commissions to our sales leaders than any other company. Doesn't that sound so great to you? So imagine you can choose your own compensation, like how much you want to make by the month. It's possible. So during you're making this way, you can become a leader and I have my son back there, but anyway, so you can become a leader and you can grow your business that way. Well, Nu Skin really have been challenged my life. I really thank Nu Skin. I was able to attend Success Trip as my honeymoon trip. Yay! Yeah, and thankfully also being able to have time with amazing team member. My dream, my why has been upgraded since I've been doing Nu Skin, created heavenly family and be able to be there when my son needs me. Be the mother who can be the mental and financial supporter to my son and be freely say, you can do anything you want. I remember I visited to my first visit to New Skin. They told me it's free to create your own team. And I thought about it. And I decided to dream this kind of team who have a high faith in freedom and has an inspiration with the integrity and victorious mind with a winning mind, right? And who can empower the world. And it is happening right now. And my ultimate dream is to create team elite teams in 60 countries. What if you can have fun on the way of your dreams? This is my team. Having fun right now. Okay, so and be the supportive for each other. So remember those people, the little tofu girl and the teacher, and my meet with the Andrew and Young. In New Skin, it's not you're not only fighting with your dreams by yourself. All these partners and teams are really supporting you, and they trust you even more than trusting yourself. And that is the culture of the New Skin. With the support of world #1 home beauty device, I believe your dream can become possible with the supporting team members along with the great company. Your dream is possible, I want to tell you. I don't know what the dream is that you have. It can be small or big, it does not matter. I believe that your dream is possible. I was an introvert, being in a box, just hoping to be great inside. When I told people I want to influence the world, people told me it is not possible. People told me just be in normal life like anyone else. Remember, I was a computer science major who cannot play piano at all and did not know any classical music. And if I did not meet that teacher who told I would not be able to be pursuing my dreams. If someone has not told me it is possible that you can be a great singer. Sometimes we can't say, I can do that, but what we can say is it's possible. Today, maybe your start of a journey of your life, and you live only once. So I encourage you to do what you're passionate about, take chances, and don't be afraid to fail. There is an old IQ test, have a 9 dots. You have to draw 5 lines without lifting your pencil within these 9 dots. Do you remember that? These 9 dots? There's the only way doing that is go outside of a box. So don't be afraid to go outside of a box. Don't be afraid of think outside of a box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. I remember before my father passed away with the cancer, when I just became brand representative, he told me to quit my teaching job and do New Skin. But he knew, I don't think he knew my vision for my New Skin, but he knew I was being able to be with my mother, who is going to be left alone, and help her anything she needs. Because my father believed in time freedom in New Skin. Whoever invited you here, I believe that she or he wants to empower your life and believe it in you more than you can believe yourself. If you have been struggling your life and your dreams, maybe you have not found the right vehicle, just like I was before. Because I believe in order for things to change, we have to change. Your decision and action will determine your future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yoojin.